Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. I'm out here this morning to fish a new rig. I never caught a bass on one. All I've ever done was snag them. But I'm gonna try it, the Ned Rig. And that bird is really annoying. Alright, so I got a bag of senkos, small senkos. Some extra ones I had laying around, I just tossed them in here. But this is what's going to make it work. Weedless stand-up heads. These are Arkie brand jig heads. They got the mushroom head with the little wire keeper. Let's get one out and look at it. Alright, so here it is. 1/4 ounce weedless stand-up head. It's gonna sit like this at the bottom of the lake, hopefully. It's got this little wire guard on here. Let's get it tied on. So there we go. Not sure how well this little keeper is gonna do when I have the senko on there, but let's get one out. We'll go with a green one. I'm gonna break it off about right here. That's it, right? That's all there is to it, I guess. I'm not sure how well I'll be able to hook the fish with this wire keeper on here. I almost want to straighten this end out. There we go. That's what we're working with right here. Little Ned Rig. It's like a watermelon candy kind of color. Never caught one on this before. Let's see if today's the day. Since it has the wire keeper, I have a little bit of confidence that it won't get snagged, but it probably will get snagged. Gonna be fishing that on my lure speed spool on the laser, the replacement laser they sent me. Just gonna hop it off the bottom and watch the line. I don't really know what to do with this. I've watched a few videos, but it just seems like they're hopping it on the bottom. There's not a lot of action on a lure like this. I give it all the action by hopping it. Kind of like a shaky head, a little baby shaky head. I can feel it crawling over stuff. Getting hung up a tiny bit, but not too bad. I'm gonna need a fairly strong hook set to get past that wire keeper. It's like a jig. Oh, I thought I had a fish. I have a snag. I snagged it on the 3rd cast, even with the wireless, even with the keeper. Oh. Snapped it off. There goes my first Ned Rig. Let's get another one set up. Damn it, even with the keeper. Same thing happened that always happens. snapped right off. All right, here we are. Attempt number 2, Ned Rig. Let's go. This thing sinks to the bottom very quickly. Well, watching it down there, it stands up for a second, and then sometimes it tips over, sometimes it stands up. All right, so it's not 100% accurate that it's going to stand up every time. I just did it a few times and it fell over, but you know, nothing's perfect. There might be some better varieties out there that do a little better standing up. So I got to make sure I don't drag it. I need to let it free fall a few inches for that chance to stand up. Let's try over there on the other side of the dock. Lucky unlucky spot. I hope it's lucky. I'm hoping to get one down here. First Ned Rig bass. Stuck on something, a log or something. That didn't take long. Let's see if I can go over this way and get it free. Nope. Gonna lose a second one. 2 Ned Rigs gone. 2 weedless Ned Rigs. Let's get another one on here. 0 bites. Lost 2 Ned Rigs already. Imagine if I was using a regular Ned Rig that doesn't even have the weed guard. I would have been snagged on my very first cast. It's like flushing money right down the toilet. Alright, let's get another one on. Let's try something different. Let's try this weird one. There. I'm a little more confident about this one. Let's give it a try. A little bit longer profile. A little bit softer. Might have a little more tail action. One thing I've noticed is those worms have a little bit of oil on them, and this flat plastic handle becomes slippery when you got oil on your fingers. I like the paddle style, but not when you have oily fingers. It sucks. Makes me wonder if I was using a different lure, if I'd already have a bite by now. I have about a 2 confidence rating in this bait. I never caught a bass on it. I've probably snagged about a dozen of them, maybe 20. I don't know. I stopped counting because it's disappointing. But I'm out trying it again. I just want one notch on the belt so I can move on. Oop, snagged on something for a second. Fish. Damn it! I think I was snagged on something, and a fish grabbed it while I was snagged on something. Snap that off. Oh, that was my chance. Thought I felt a bite. Maybe not. Maybe it was just a snag. Maybe it was a branch pulling back, and when I set the hook, it broke. I guess I'll never know. I really thought that was going to be my first Ned Rig bass. I only got 2 jig heads left. After that, I'm out of Ned Rig jig heads. I'm a little frustrated now, thinking I was close, but I didn't get one. This is my 4th Ned Rig attempt. All right, going back this way. I just want one. Just one. I've lost 3 jig heads so far, which is typical, but you guys want to see my Ned Rig experience? You got it. Next time I come out fishing the Ned Rig, I'm fishing 50-pound braid. All right, back over here. This is probably my 6th or 7th time trying a Ned Rig and not catching anything, just losing a bunch. It's like lighting a $5 bill on fire. Snapped off. Something isn't right about these jig heads. Maybe it's the jig heads. Yeah, check that out. Still got my knot right there. It just cut through the line. What the f is that all about? Arkie? Arkie? What is that? What is that, Arkie? Why is it doing that? Is there something about the shape of this? I don't know. I'm down to my last one though. Here we go. I'll try a Palomar knot this time. Last one. Palomar knot, don't let me down. Working this bank back and forth, back and forth. This is my typical Ned Rig experience though. Fish. Oh yeah. Right there. Yes. Yes. Ned Rig bass. Got you. Pushing a pound. Maybe a little over a pound. I'm just happy I got it. Oh, tearing up my thumb with that. Man. Finally put to rest the fucking Ned Rig. I got ya. I lost 4 jigs before I finally got this fish. Let's let it go. Gonna have bass thumb from that one. There it is. That's what I finally got it on. Palomar knot held up this time. My last jig head, I finally got it. Oh, I give up. That's enough for me today. Frustration level was at 9. I was boiling over. Finally got one. Right out there. Beyond those trees. I finally got a bass on a Ned Rig. I've probably lost 20 Ned Rigs over the last couple of years. I'm boiling. I'm frustrated. But at the same time, I'm grateful I could finally get one. Now I can put it to rest. The Ned Rig. It just ain't one of my favorites. It snags on everything. I lose a million of them. I don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.